If you can ignore that judder that is constantly there, especially at lower speed.
I suppose at full capacity it will work quite well.
Yeah, because of absorption from human meat.
Nature's damper.
Nature's damper. Fat. Performance-wise, who wants to go first?
I can go first. Once you're in a slightly open road, you don't even have to push it that hard. You just press the accelerator a bit and it just lurches forward. And not in a turbo punchy way, you know? In a way that is like, okay, this is where I want to go. The problem with the performance, and I think Howie will talk about this, is the brakes, I think, are tuned to a bit more comfort tuning. So the first 15-20% of the brake travel
is all sponge.
It's all sponge. It's like, oh no, nothing is happening. And then you get to the hard stuff, you know.
In the city at low speeds, the torque is a bit too much, I find. Maybe it's meant to haul people around.
Yeah.
But if you're driving this to work alone, it feels very torquey at very low speeds, and there's also sound from the engine that is a bit
the roughness from the engine.
That gets annoying, because if you drive this car in the city, it won't be that nice to drive around.
At this speed, the noise kind of disappears.
It disappears, but it's contextually speaking only. The hum is there. The diesel drone. The diesel drone, not only in terms of sound, but also in terms of vibration that it sends throughout the whole car.
Yes. And that goes into your body and causes some nausea. And especially when you come to a stop.
Mr. Spec sheet, can you...
400 Newton meters of torque.
400 Newton meters of torque. What else?
Everything else is irrelevant. Horsepower in the diesel,
180, 170 like that. This is about 2 litre turbo.
This is a 2 litre, yes.
Turbo diesel.
183 horsepower.
183 horsepower, 400 Newton meters of torque. All-wheel drive.
All-wheel drive. Handling actually is quite good.
Handling is not bad for this height.
The handling for an SUV is damn good.
I agree with both of them. Competent, powerful, fast. My complaint is typical diesel complaint. In 2019, it's no longer cool to own diesel. Diesel is not as clean as it's claimed to be. It was all hyped up by the cheating scandal. Diesel has its fundamental problem. It's weight, number one, and I feel it here. You feel that the car would have performed better in terms of handling should it have a lighter block. Not very severe, but I think the car was not designed to be a diesel originally. Yeah, that's number one. Number two is the performance issue when it comes to NVH. The drone that I mentioned when it comes to low end. The torque that he mentioned, it is torquey, but I wouldn't complain about a car being powerful at low end. The issue here is that it's intrusive a little bit. It's a typical diesel thing. If you're okay with this kind of thing, hey, go ahead. But if you're not used to a diesel, then this can be a bit jarring. Yeah, the vibration can be a bit. And it's not a pleasant sound.
And it's going to be a family car.
Yeah. So I've driven diesel cars after the fact diesel cars. You know, Mercedes it up real big with their C-Class. It's like, oh, let's take a standard C-Class and plonk in line 5 CDI engine into it. And it failed horribly. I think they did as best as they could because the handling is top-notch. Yes. It is top-notch quality handling. This is better than most Japanese car level. It is on par, if not better than CX-5. It is sharp, it is accurate, it is responsive. There's one more thing we haven't said. Comfort. It's quite good. You know, a lot of European cars X1 now. My goodness, so bumpy. Ride quality is good.
It's almost like a Japanese D segment.
The comfort for me is painted by the constant noise and vibration.
The diesel. How many stars would you give, Howie?
Performance, I would say 3 lah.
3 out of 5.
3 out of 5 lah.
So could have been more refined.
Could be. I think if you get the petrol equivalent, then I think you should be okay.
Yeah.
If there was a petrol version which had this power and a bit more refinement, it would be a 4. Maybe even a 4.5. But then I think the diesel thing is something people won't get over. Even I'm struggling to get over it in my head. So I think 3.5.
As a diesel, you know, I hate diesel. I don't think diesel should exist for anything other than lugging things around.
And generators.
And generators, yes. That's what you do. So in that sense, I have to give it a 3 out of 5. It's quite irritating. There's just deep humming that you feel everywhere. But other than that, you take away the engine, everything else I would have given a 4.5 out of 5. If without this engine.
The performance is actually really good.
I love it. It's nice. Yeah, it's so sharp, man. The handling is value. Hey, looks. Design.
How are you gonna go?
Looks, I mean, as I said earlier, it's quite refined, quite elegant. The shapes, the curves are very. There's attention to detail. It has presence.
Wow.
People will notice when you drive this car around. And it looks better than certain European SUVs.
Many.